Good evening, class. Come on, y'all know the deal. Good evening, class. Y'all not gonna have me coming all the way out here from Hampton and then put me to sleep. Is that okay? Hampton, what's?
Professor, right?
Why not? Yeah, I'll be a professor today. What's up with y'all's traffic out here? Golly. You know we have the double tunnel being built, everybody. Hopefully we'll get that done within the next 5 years, right? So we'll be able to get over here faster. My name is Chris Haskins. I am a real estate investor, real estate entrepreneur. We buy and sell real estate, been doing it since 2004. Begrudgingly, as time has gone on, is not one of my favorite things to do. I love real estate, but I don't like it. I love real estate, but I don't like it. Sounds like somebody else in the room. Hey,
I feel you.
I love it, but I don't like it. Where else can you make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in a few weeks? I don't know. I haven't been able to do that. So real estate is, I love it, but I don't like the headaches that come along with it. Missing central heating and air units. Anybody lost one? Stolen. Larry. Copper, electricity getting stolen out your property. Somebody broke into one of my properties and stole all my appliances one time. So I used to be the guy doing 5 renovations at once, right? That used to be me. I used to think, more. I got to do more houses, more, you know? And I learned that when you do more deals doesn't necessarily mean that you make more money. I learned that one because sometimes when you got a lot of projects going on, you might not make any money due to holding costs, interest, taxes, insurance, theft, all that stuff. So tonight, Chris got me in here. Thank you so much for inviting me, Chris. Invited me to come and talk to you about some creative ways to buy real estate. How many people know that you don't have to pay off a mortgage to buy a house? Did you know that? Y'all, so you guys are veterans already. Okay. Just so I know who I'm talking to, if you don't mind, I'm going to start counting so I'll know how many, where we are in this room. How many people have bought and sold one house already? 5, 10, 20. All right, so we got right around 10. Oh, you on 20? 20, 50, 100. Cool. What's your name, my friend?
Well, I used to be a new construction builder.
Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay. I might be get you up here to help me out a little bit. So tonight we're going to be talking about buying houses without banks, okay? And sound like you are, some of you already are familiar with the term subject to already. Raise your hand if you're familiar with subject to. Wow, we got you guys. I don't need to really do so much teaching tonight, Chris. So buying houses without banks. What I want to tell you tonight, what we're not going to go over is applying for loans, sucking up to the banks to get your loan approved. How many people like that? I don't want to suck up to the banks. My knees used to be full of dirt and dust from begging and pleading to lenders to try to loan me money to buy houses. I got sick of it. I figured out there was another way. We're not going to talk about turning in tax returns, pulling credit reports, credit scores. Not going to talk about guaranteeing debt, putting houses in your name or your LLC. We don't do that, right? We don't do that, right?
Right.
We don't put houses in our name. Neither do we put them in our company name. We put them in trusts, okay? How many people are already using trusts? Good job, Chris. Where'd you learn that at? Jenny Cologne. Smart man. Good for you. Smart man. I didn't know we got some good people going on in here. I'm happy to hear that. Generally speaking, most people like trust. What is that? I don't know anything about that. We're not going to get too deep into trust tonight, but what I want you to know is why do the rich get richer? I want to talk about that. And tonight I want to discuss with you, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? I just came back from a training with a guy by the name of Patrick Bet-David. He's got 3 million subscribers, 3 billion views on his YouTube channel. Was able to hang out with him for 3 days in Florida. That's why my voice is hoarse. The guy constantly asked me, Chris, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? So I would like to tell you my little vision, so maybe it will be aligned with yours. We get about 1 million minutes watched a month on my YouTube channel, and we just passed 85,000 subscribers. My mission is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. That is my goal. So you're looking to take your real estate negotiating skills to the next level. So I'm going to give you 4 free chapters of the Real Estate Negotiating Bible that I wrote myself personally. You cannot get this information anywhere else on the internet. Why? How do I know? Because I've looked for it high and low. It does not exist. Where else are you going to get the covert word phrases and neuro-linguistic programming that us investors have to know in order to negotiate with sellers and transfer our beliefs over to them, okay? So there's a link below. I'm gonna give it to you. All I'm asking in return is your email so we can stay in touch with you to let you know when we're gonna have all the cool experts and trainings on my channel. So I'll see you on the other side. I'm sick of meeting broke people. Sick of it. I never forget coming up through the ranks. I was a member of the broke class, right? Trying to learn, trying to figure out what to do, then satisfy my cash flow needs, and I noticed there's a big community out there that needs to satisfy their cash flow needs too, right? So what we can do help other people. Why did the rich get richer? I found out we own storage devices. We own storage devices for capital that go up in value. It's so simple. Back in 2002 and 2003, I had a publishing deal with EMI. I used to be a record producer, working with Teddy Riley. Everybody heard of Teddy Riley down the street? Rolling with Teddy, 50 Cent, 702, Dave Hollister, Platinum Records, all that stuff. My first publishing check, $200,000. $200,000. A few months later, maybe a year later, I found myself living on my friend's couch with $80 in my pocket because I didn't understand how money works. I didn't understand and comprehend that we have to have storage devices to lock up the capital and that they go up in value. See, the problem is the poor earn, spend, earn, spend, earn, spend, earn, spend. But the wealthy, what do? We earn, invest, spend. Earn, invest, spend. Earn, invest, spend. Please repeat after me. Earn, invest, spend. How many of you right now are doing that today? Good. You guys, I'm happy about this room right here. I know you're doing it. You're just doing it. You're not going to raise your hand no matter what, right? Class. We earn, invest, spend. My daughter's like, Dad, why you don't buy anything? You don't own nothing. You own nothing. I drive a little car, a house, modest. We got no mortgages. Zero. Zero. I get to wake up with my kids every day, go to bed, kids, put them in this bed. She's like, Dad, do something. Do something. Let me ask my daughter. I'm always around. Always around, right? The wealthy value our time more than anything else. We value our time more than anything, right? I get to come and go as we please. We get to come and go as we please. So you can't get wealthy by doing transactions. I was just talking to Chris. Do people understand that concept? Yes. How many of you do? You got that. You cannot transact your way to wealthy. I used to think more transactions. I told y'all earlier, I had 5 going on at a time, every month. Boom, boom, boom. Come to find out, I made less money, more work, more headache, more people to manage, all this stuff. Less is more. Less is more. Then I learned creative financing, y'all. Creative financing. Oh boy. I was the guy, I want to see a vision of who you are. I was the guy that knew the system was not going to help me build my real estate empire. I just knew it. It wasn't going to be me. I got 1 loan, 2 loans, 3 loans, 4 loans. After the 4th loan, my lender said I stunk, right? I couldn't borrow. How's it sound, Taylor? Sound good? I couldn't borrow any more money. They cut me off. No more money. And then I got a couple foreclosures in the crash, right? Anybody lose anything in the crash? 2007, 8, 9. I got some my mentor says, Chris, I got underwear older than you. Ron LeGrand. You guys heard of Ron LeGrand? Wow. Okay, cool. I got underwear older than you. So you guys, I lost 3 houses to foreclosure in the crash, right? I lost them. I'm not scared to admit it. I want to be transparent with you because I feel like the more transparent I am, the more relatable I am. I don't want you to think I got it all together. I'm still figuring. It took me 40 years. 40 years, I told my daughter. It took me 40 years to figure this stuff out, okay? Creative financing. I knew that the banks were not going to finance my career. The system or the man, whatever you want to call him or her, I knew that they were not going to say, Chris, let me loan you as much money as you want to buy as many houses as you want to do. That wasn't my calling, right? I put it on mute.